Hello guys. So every time I do a video, it comes out obviously very sporadically because I don't have that many times where I'm alone in the house. Also, I don't really have a set thing to talk about because I don't have that many things that I can cross over with you guys. I know you guys aren't all caught up to the stuff that I'm about to talk about, but I think I wanted to make this a new weekly thing where there's just so many series that I'm weekly caught up to that I thought it would be a really good idea if I brought a series in which I bring out this whiteboard and I review each and everything by the week. Now, this does take into account past chapters and what arc it's on, how the pacing's going, characters in the story at the moment. But just keep in mind, it's also going to be current. So I'm not going to get too in depth with the series that I know you guys aren't even that caught up onto. I know Marcos and Carlos aren't really read up on One Piece at the moment. No one's been reading The Promised Neverland. They've just been watching it, which is it's got a really good animation. Oh shit. Fucking amazing production quality. Yeah. Attack on Titan. Only Ethan is, or Johnny is as well, on Attack on Titan. Black Clover. Marcos is the only other person that's been reading that. My Hero Academia. Me and Ethan. Maybe Johnny. I don't know about Johnny reading it. Berserk. Me, Johnny, Carlos, and Ethan are caught up on that. Jojo Lion, no one is caught up on Jojo Lion as far as I know. Maybe Johnny is. I don't think Johnny is, actually. Boruto, no one. Literally no one. I don't know why I'm still reading it. I think I'm just reading it at this point just to stay caught up. So, it's going to be a fun thing to just shit on every week, I guess. Or it's not even going to be every week because I'm not going to update it. I'm not going to update any of the scores if there's not a new chapter since the last episode. I'm obviously gonna add Hunter x Hunter once I catch up. But overall, there's some series that I'm obviously fully completed that I really want to add onto this list, but it really doesn't matter because it's obviously over. It's the end. Actually, I think only Tokyo Ghoul is the only thing that I've completed that is ended when it comes to this. Dr. Stone, I don't think anyone is. I'm not even. I kind of dropped it a little bit because, I don't know, I got bored. But I'll give it a score right now, and maybe if I catch up, I'll update it, but right now it's not looking too good. The anime just came out a couple days ago. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe it's good. So first off, let's start out with One Piece. Now, One Piece, I'm always gonna have a bias here because it's literally the first thing I've read, and my friends were you all are super into it, so it really means something a lot to me. But honestly, it is one of the best things I've read. It is consistently one of the best things I've read. And it's also got superior animation now. The animation quality has gone up significantly, at least from the last episode. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it, especially to Marcos, because Marcos, you love Zolo, and Zolo was really edgy, and it was really funny. But the manga, probably turning out to be one of the best arcs so far. They have all of the crew in Wano and are doing it successfully. They have perfect panel time for almost all of the characters, except for maybe Frankie doesn't get any. Brooke hasn't gotten that much. Robin's gotten a lot, actually. Nami, Sanji, they get their time. Sanji's growing a lot, obviously, in this one. Zoro, surprisingly, got not as much as I'd think. But, overall, it's really good. I don't know how they're going to end it, though. It's really shaping up to be, there's way too many heavy hitters, I think. So I don't know how they're going to deal with it, with the amount of characters there's going to be in Wano. If it's going to be a full-blown war arc, or who knows, dude. Is it going to be Man of 4 Part 2? I have no idea, because you'd think, like, there'd be a war involving the Navy as well, again, towards the end of the series. And Oda specifically said there would be another war arc of that nature. But is that going to be now, or is this just going to be... Is there going to be multiple war arcs, like this war arc, and then the last war arc? Or is this the last war arc are we getting into? I have no idea. But there's so many, like, there's like 6 supernovas. Oh, shit. There's the fucking accordion guy with the piano teeth, whatever the fuck his name is. There's the scarecrow, which we know those two are there anyway, because they got captured by Kaido. Kid, obviously, got captured by Kaido as well. And as we know, the Kid is the only one that didn't just get on his fucking knees. Law, Luffy. Oh, X-Drake. We knew that too. So none of these are spoilers, and we know all of them are Wano. And I've seen all of them. So yeah, that's about it. It was 6. Bonnie and the fucking mafia guy are the only 2 that aren't there. Which makes sense, obviously, because we saw them. Actually, we don't know where the fuck Bonnie is. We know where the mafia guy is, though. He was just at Whole Cake. So, right now, the series is very, very good. I'm very worried about what the end of it is going to be like. More like, I don't know what they're going to do with Kaido. Or, I won't say. But, Onlenmen. You have no fucking clue what they're going to do. So, right now, my scaling is very bad. I'm going to say that for now. But right now, I'm just going to put it at 9. I really want to put it at 10. But I'll just put it at 9. Because it's not the climax. It's running pretty well. It's running really well. But, yeah. Promised Neverland. I won't say too much. I really highly recommend you guys read it. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good. It's getting towards, I guess, the end of this. It's getting towards the end of the series. It's not as long as you would think, right? I guess it is as long as you'd think. And I don't feel like they're overstretching it, which is very good. That all of the arcs so far have made sense, have all been conducive, like connected in a very good sense. The characters are very, very well built. I love Ray. I love Emma. I love Norman. But Norman, rip. Yeah, Norman, rip. Rip Norman, dude. That was one of my favorite characters. got cut pretty soon. But yeah, there's more characters that come along later. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to say some adults show up. It's very interesting. And just seeing more cattle children that are not from the original farm is very interesting. But right now it's gotten to a very... It's so spoiler heavy if I talk about anything that has to do with the current arc. But it's very good. Out of all these series... Now see, comparatively, I would put One Piece as an 8 and The Promised Neverland as a 9. Actually, I'll just give it a 9 as well. The ending's very soon. It's very good. I like this series a lot, and I highly recommend it. Out of any of the series that I recommend, I recommend The Promised Neverland, catch up on One Piece, Berserk if you guys have any time. Berserk is probably very low on the totem pole. If you guys haven't read Berserk, I think The Promised Neverland should be on the top of everyone's priority list. That should be read by everyone, I think. Now Black Clover. I don't want to get too dicey. I'm gonna be honest still. I enjoy the series. There's very good art. Very good art. The characters are very likable. I like Noel. I like Asta. Probably my favorite character is Luck, but Luck has gotten no panel time currently, and that kind of makes me a little bit sad because he's really my favorite character out of everyone. Or I forgot the Portal guy's name currently because he hasn't been on panel for quite a while. But yeah, right now they're getting it's a very climactic part of an arc. I have no clue where the series is even heading at this point. Its pacing is very good still. The arcs start, progress, and end quickly. And it makes sense. The fights have gotten kind of absurd, as you would expect with most shonen. But it's really like Naruto or My Hero in the fact that it's go a step further every arc. So I think that's definitely a hard negative, I'd say. There's not really that much to it, in my opinion. The fights have gotten pretty brainless. The characters are still nice though, and the story is still at potential. So I think I'd give Black Clover if I didn't like Asta, I'd give it a 6 or a 5, but I'll give it a 7. Now see, Now we got the My Hero Academia, which I just said in My Hero Academia is like, I mean, Black Clover's like My Hero Academia and a step further. What I meant by that is plus ultra. But we haven't really gotten that much of that kind of thing. Ironically, the only time that happens is when Deku's on screen. I mean, on panel. So it's like, I don't know what to say at this point. Like, that's the reason why I don't like Deku. Maybe is a quality thing to say, but the funny thing about My Hero is I can't really say, oh, I'm gonna give it a lower score because I don't like the main character, which wouldn't even be the case most of the time, because I still like the story when Deku's on panel. Like, Deku doesn't ruin it for me, and I don't think Deku's a shit character by any means. I just don't personally enjoy him. It doesn't fall under my taste level. I can recognize the fact it's still a good character, but I personally don't like the way it goes as main characters go. So, but My Hero right now is on a villain arc, so it's it's super good. Every time the villains are on panel, if it's a villain chapter, you know it's going to be one of the best chapters in the series. Every single time. The end of, what was it? Fuck. The end of the, Crows. The Plague Doctor arc. The fucking, the Mafia arc. What's his name? The character, I don't fucking care about the character. But when the fucking villains came in on the fucking highway and shit, that stuff was so cool. Holy shit. And then, right now we have, full villain arc. And they're all growing, and we're getting so much character development for every single character except for Dabby. Dabby's gonna get his own arc, I think, with End of Arc. Right now, he's kind of just there, to be honest. But he's getting some good fights in though. It looks really nice. But yeah, right now Shigaraki's getting the spotlight. He's got a fucking thick ass mommy, bro. That shit's hella cool. But yeah, like, what I meant by the scaling is that a lot of these are just gonna be like I have to give this a 9 right now. It's so good right now. Holy shit. Every time the chapters come out, I really, One Piece was starting to slow down with Wano, but right now Wano picked up. Promised Neverland's getting climactic. My Hero is getting fucking really, really good. So it's just like all of these series at the same time are hard ass hitting. It's like, I don't know which chapter, which chapter I really want to read right now. They're all super good. Okay, now let's get to more in-depth. When I mean in-depth, I mean Berserk is really weak right now. Oh god, Berserk. Holy shit. I'm gonna give Berserk a really low score. I'm gonna change my opinion on Black Clover. In my taste right now, I'm gonna give Black Clover a 6. Because compared to all these other series, it's a really funkety fucking 6. Out of all these series, I think it's really struggling right now with an identity crisis. And the scaling is getting quite out of control. It's getting to DB levels soon. I really don't enjoy that. Berserk, I'm gonna give a 7. Berserk, out of all of these series, is one of my favorite series. It's really edgy. I don't like edge like because it's edge, but I think Berserk does edgy perfectly. If there's any series where I like edgy characters, it's gonna be Berserk. Berserk does it very, very well. It fits the story 100%. The whole story is centered around it. Like, the whole story is basically Guts gets shit on the mangaka. The manga, I mean, sorry. The mangaka is the author. If fun fact. Fun fact. The author of a manga is called the mangaka. If you didn't know that. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 right now. Right now, it's heavily Griffith focused. I fucking hate this stupid shit. It's like Griffith's fucking Utopian. Like, it's so fucking pointless. It's so boring. Like, it's all dialogue. Nothing's going on. Guts is not on fucking screen. Casca just got, like, shit's going down. And they're not fucking on panel because, I don't know, they fucking release chapters every 3 fucking months. And it's still shit. Like, come on. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm so mad because it's so good. And it's just shit right now. And it's so long on hiatus. Like, oh my god. Okay. And there's no good anime of it either. Holy shit. Now Jojo Lion. Or Jojo Leon. Or whatever the fuck you say. Jojo Part 8. Jojo Part 8. I wouldn't recommend you read it. I really highly recommend you read Part 7. If you haven't read Part 7, read Part 7. Part 7's very, very good. You don't even have to read Part 6 to read Part 7. I know you guys want to wait till it's animated. Part 6 is going to take fucking 2 years at least, 2 or 1 year to get animated. And it's, yeah. It's really just another Part 3, if I'm going to be honest. It's good, but it's just another Part 3. It feels like another Part 3. Part 7, one of the best fucking parts Araki has ever made. Mwah. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. It is the best part he's made. Has the best main character, the best side character, the best villain, the best side villains. Like, the bond between Gyro and Johnny, you feel it. You feel it. It's comedic as well. Very, very comedic. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's probably one of the best things I've read. Jojo Lion, or Jojo Leon, very slow, kind of uncreative. He built the characters very well, but they're based around characters that have already existed. Right now, it's quicked up. It's gotten very quick, though. And very enjoyable, very JoJo. So, right now, I think I give it an 8. I give it an edge over Berserk, currently. Especially since it's much more consistent in its when it gets given to the public. Every single month on the 18th. So next week, I'm going to have another update on JoJo. So, yeah, I really like where JoJo is going right now. But the part, overall, kind of a bad part. I think it's not one of Araki's bests. I'm really looking forward to part 9. I hope this is getting towards the end of the part. It really seems like it is. There doesn't really seem like there's a set goal in mind. There's still not a villain. The main JoJo's very good though. And I like I love the side characters around JoJo. JoJo's never had a problem with the characters, I feel like. Other than maybe part 3, the characters around JoJo weren't kind of weren't that good. Like the camaraderie between them all, like when they're all together, they're good. But like individually, they were all kind of like eh. Or maybe Iggy. Actually, like Iggy was pretty good, well done. Or part one obviously was kind of ass. Part two, the side characters were all kind of ass, and Joseph kind of carried that part. Yeah. Boruto. Why am I reading this series still? I don't know. Do I need to talk about it? The main character, one of the worst the worst main character on this board. Side characters, kind of all ass, but I enjoy them a little bit. Like I think they're redeemable. I like them. No, I like them. I don't like Boruto at all. There's like this edgy guy that has like the fucking like this tattoo and shit that Boruto has. Is kind of like Sasuke from the original. It literally is Sasuke from the original, just copy pasted. But I like him. He's likable and he changes more than Boruto has. He's literally been in like maybe 10 chapters, and he's grown more than Boruto has over the entire series. And Boruto has had a shit ton of stuff happen to him. I like Sasuke's daughter. I like the paint dude. I guess he's like Sai's son, or wait, what was that guy's name with the fucking emotionalist guy? Like super pale. That paints? That paint ninjutsu or whatever the fuck? It's like his son. I like him. Oh wait, no, it's not even his son. Wait, that's not his son. No, it's like a snake. Oh, it's like Orochi's son, I guess. But it's not like it's not like his son's son. It's like a genetic creation. Who the fuck knows? I don't know why I'm still reading it. Cause like if I drop it, then what the fuck's the point? It's like not that much. There's not that much to it, and it's just like I can see it getting better. Boruto literally has to change his entire character for it to get better, though. I don't know. No, it's just gonna be ass the whole time. 4 out of 10. It literally is probably gonna drop to like a 3. I don't think it would ever get to the 2 or 1 range. Maybe it would. Like maybe I'm scaling these too high, and maybe Boruto should be like the very low bar, so it should be like a 2. But then I feel like I would trigger everyone by like maybe I should just do a 1 to 5 scale instead, and then like put this as a 1, then put Black Clover as like a 2 or a 3, and then put like My Hero as a 4, 3. I guess a 1 to 5 scale might work better, but I think I'll just stick to the 10. I might change it next week. Dr. Stone, like I said, the only reason I put it on here is because I know I'm going to catch up to it eventually, but right now I'm not caught up. From where it is right now, it's very boring. Like, Dr. Stone as itself, like, the concept seems like it would be boring in the first place, but it was very interesting and the writing was very good. The characters are very, very good. I really like the guy that, I forgot their names because I haven't read it in like fucking a couple months. But the guy that's like, very good with emotion, like, I guess he's like a psychologist or whatever. He's like a con man. He's very good, like a salesman, I guess. Right now, though, I give it a 6. It's kind of slow. Very slow. and pointless. Once they get to South America or where, like, okay, I won't say too much. I think that's two spoilers. Yeah, not too many people are caught up to it. Up until the part I'm on right now, I think it's been very, very good, and I give it an 8 or more. It's very, very good, but yeah, I don't know. Attack on Titan right now, I give it a solid 8, maybe a 9 towards the end. When it gets to the actual end, I might give it a 9. But it's very close to the end. I really like it so far. I haven't watched the anime, but apparently the anime season 3 part 2 is very, very good. Like one of the best animes ever, or at least that's what fucking Ethan has been saying. Like he puts it at like a fucking 10. But yeah, that's my list for the day. I mean for the week. Obviously for today as well. Yeah. New chapters come out Thursday. A JoJo chapter comes out Thursday as well. No idea when Berserk is coming out. No idea about fucking Boruto's schedule. It literally is only gonna drop. There's two Black Clover chapters Thursday. One Piece was on break this week. The Promised Neverland has really, I don't think it's had any breaks. My Hero was we saw Thick Mama this week. Attack on Titan, I don't know their schedule, but right now it's like the fucking end. It's the very, very end. Just like Promised Neverland is towards its end as well. I don't know. I think at this point I'm just looking forward to what the mangaka from The Promised Neverland has coming afterwards. Or maybe he's just going to be on a very long hiatus. But it seems like he has a very, very, very good time getting through the weekly scheduling. So I feel like he's going to be very quick on a new series. But I don't know what he would write about or draw about at all. I definitely probably going to be a mainstay of Shonen Jump, though. None of these other series are getting towards its end. Okay. An ending watch for JoJo Lion is ending soon. I'm gonna say. But it comes out monthly, so it's really fucking, like, that's relative, to be honest. Attack on Titan, very, very close to its end. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing for the ending. I don't know what the goal is for the ending. There really doesn't seem like a set goal in the end, but it is getting close. You can just tell. It's like a death flag, I guess. It's kind of like an ending flag for the series. The Promised Neverland, very, 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 very close. I know what the end goal is in sight, and it seems like they're close to it. One Piece, Wano is like, I don't know if it's mid Wano, or if it's gonna be like, or if it's like towards the later half. It's like the later half of the series of the arc, or anything like that. The series itself, no fucking clue. Feels like it's gonna end in like 2044 or some shit, like not even close to anywhere near this time. But I don't know. Oda says he's gonna end it soon, but cool. It's a cool story. My Hero Academia is not even close to ending. Maybe it is. No. Black Clover, no idea what the fucking ending is gonna be. Right now, it seems like it's not even halfway through. Right now I'm watching Hunter x Hunter and Trigun. Once I finish Trigun, I kind of want to add like updates, like anime updates every so often, because to say like what I'm caught up to, and maybe, or I'm just gonna have like a little vlog session here. talk about what I've been doing. I haven't been joining the Discord. I've actually been making a name for myself on the fucking stupid DDG Discord. I know it's a fucking meme to you guys, the Destiny Discord, but yeah, I've been able to substantiate a political point of view that I think that I can stand on my own and say yes, I'm very confident in it. I'm not super very confident in it, but I think I have a lot of way to back myself up into what I believe. And it's very, very, very frivolently anti-socialist. So you can stop with those fucking memes. I'm so done. I fucking hate commies. There's so many on that. No, there's not so many on that Discord. It's like 30 or 20% of them are just like commies that fucking talk about like how evil capitalism is and shit like that. I fucking hate those people. They're actually just garbage. There's people that will just like anything. There's a literal Stalinist apologist. Sorry. Holy fuck. There's a literal Stalin apologist. Like, unironically. Any source that's not from a Soviet source is unrecognizable to him. He will recognize it as Western propaganda against Stalin. Yeah. Tankies are supposed to be banned from the server, but I guess he hasn't gone straight that way. Straight to Nazi. I mean, straight to Stalinist apology, but kind of is. Whatever. But yeah, all that boring shit aside, that I've been talking on that server a lot, like almost all day, for the past couple days. That's about it. Haven't played that many games. I feel like I really want to end. I really want to catch up to Hunter x Hunter soon. I got past Greed Island. Greed Island's shit arc. I hate Greed Island. But yeah, my list for the week, as I said. Goodbye. Love you.